Hello, welcome
Welcome
to
to the welcome to the
hello.
podcast no one will listen to. This
Well,
is
yeah, talking shit
uh,
off. Jesus Christ.
aka Flowboy Joe.
We have been planning a new podcast for a while, but we never actually had ideas for it.
More like he has. Every time I start talking about something, he's like, "Let's turn this into a podcast."
This
And you know
big
what today's
fucking
topic is going to be about? The other day we were talking about fast food. He told us we've got to make it into a podcast.
fucking
That's what
do
it's
it.
going to be today.
We're gonna
Let's
talk
do
about
this.
fast food and
You know
experiences.
what I mean? Let's talk about these damn fast food experiences.
Yeah.
You go on my channel, you see I made a Pepsi Blue review, and that was actually in the middle of a work break. And I ended it abruptly. I just took a sip, said that's good. I ended it because
I didn't even
the
hear
very
that
moment
in
I
the
ended
video.
it, the very moment I ended it, you're right, it was just good. But the very moment I ended it, there was my coworkers walking in, and they were loud. You know what I mean?
You
They
ended it
walk
on a
in
good time.
loud. They make performance when they walk through that break room door. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Alright. Actually,
So,
I'm gonna show
what's up?
my camera right now. I am actually drinking.
And I'm drinking. Let me wait until my camera shows because my thing is a piece of crap.
Give it a
That's
few years.
sparkling ice. Shit, 0 calories, but it's good. This dude
Now
told me he
here,
don't like it though. He told me he don't like it. He told me like fruit chew better.
I do like Fruit Duo better. In general, I just think it's a lot better. But I still will drink an ice if it's like cheaper. Always go for the cheaper one. Now here's a fun fact about Grape Crush. Did you know this tastes like cough syrup?
I haven't had Grape Crush in years, so no, I don't know. I didn't know that. I haven't had any crush in years actually. So fast food experiences. All right, so I don't have any recent ones because the last time I went to any like chain fast food restaurant was like last year before Christmas. So there is no fast food experience that's recent for me, besides for Tim Hortons in Canada represent because that's what Ontario, Windsor.
I guess I can kind of say the same because like other than my Taco Bell experience like last week where I did a whole ass food review. Uh I actually in I actually have been whenever we get fast food, it's always been uh just from home takeout. Like skip the dishes, DoorDash, that shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I've been getting what I got on Dash was what I get on DoorDash a lot is sushi nowadays. That's good, like California roll. I like they also got the Philadelphia roll, Alaska roll. You know what I mean? It's all good. They come with this little tray. I would go downstairs get it out of the fridge, but they come with this little thing, and it has like this super like I don't know how to explain it, like spicy sour whatever the hell it was. It's hot, and it has like what guacamole next to it.
Yeah, it's wasabi.
The first time I had it from this particular place, I tried it, and oh my god, I felt like my head was gonna explode. Like I had to, I had to kneel down. That it was so intense. It was so intense, like in my head. You know what I mean? That I had to, I had to bow down. You know.
Alright.
So, what's the last fast food place you went to? Like the latest, like if any fast food place, you know what I mean? Like chain, any takeout
Actually,
place.
Actually, my mom gave me $20 on like a Subway gift card because they're reloadable, right? And I found out that there's actually a way you can use your Subway gift card to order on. It's through the Subway app.
So you just ordered it online.
Yes, but here's the thing. If you want to order, you can only either do curbside pickup or in-store pickup. And I, of course, did in-store pickup
Oh, you
because
went pick up.
I went to go pick it up. So,
I do that, but I call like normal.
uh,
Well, with the mom and pop shops, like
yeah,
my house is super close to, shawarma place and a gyro place, so and it's family owned, so you just call, tell them, can I make an order for pickup, and they just like, yeah, of course, you know what I mean. But for me, the last place was Tim Hortons, because again, you're gonna represent Ontario, but
I've never been big on like
anyway,
being
yeah,
patriotic or anything. I just like, oh, cool, I live here.
I'm messing around.
Yeah, I know, but like I
I got
just
a
live here.
coworker who I got a co I who hates Windsor. He he's from the Middle East and he used to live in Toronto and he moved to Windsor because it was getting too expensive there and he hates it. He hates the crap out of it.
I'm fine with living here, but I don't want to be here my whole life. I've already brought that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna Toronto or Montreal first place, first chance I get. You know what I mean? Uh, so we tried to come up with a name for this thing, and for those that know the mixtapes, Boy Joe and Lil Texaco, Bow, Ride and Run Off, Shin Hike Off,
The
Shoot
fact
Off.
the fact we
I
kept
named
calling
one for
those.
Bow 4. And finally, we got the final one.
Yeah.
Shit Off. The podcast no one will listen to.
The fact that we only made a sequel to Ride and Run Off, Hitch and Hike Off, was because we thought that was the best one from Bow 1.
Yeah, and Hitch and Hike Off is probably the best one from Bow 2, And then Driving Shootout is probably the worst one from Bow 3.
You would
No,
choose
Murder Spree. Murder Spree is the worst one from Bow 3. And then Driving Shootout.
or Drive and
Wait,
Shoot
what were you
Off.
gonna say? What were
You
you gonna say?
you're gonna flat out say Hitch and Hike Off was better than Prisonalized?
I forgot about Prison Lies. I don't know.
We will
Now,
save the
speaking of the Bow mixtapes, and the topic of today's podcast, the first three songs we decided to make for Bow 1 were about what? And there's only three fast food places because he decided that he wanted to decided that he wanted to remake something made like years before we made the original Bow. And I'm just
again.
like, fine.
It was one
But
you
I
made.
also want to make some new songs. I also want to make some new songs. You know what I
And
mean?
you ended up remaking them Turn Up. I think there was like, how many new songs in that one? Like Nice Leather Interior and Ride and Runoff? Only two?
I guess probably.
Hey, we kept the others
But
original. Unfortunately, we won't be able to make a remake of Pull the Trigger, but you know, who cares? That was an edgy fucking song, and we were stupid for making it.
I don't know why you had to bring that up. The podcast ruined now.
Ah,
Now I got to
shit,
link
gotta
it
re.
to the bottom.
God damn it, gotta re-record the whole thing. I think the funny thing here is how laggy your laptop camera is.
This is not for me.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just being bad. So, is your idea to make a full podcast about fast food? What do you got to say next?
All right.
What
Uh,
is your next?
I gotta say,
Oh, you're gonna rank them?
I've had nothing but bad. I've had nothing but good experiences at like a Harvey's. Like, I guess it's in a way it's my favorite one in Canada since it is Canadian only. Yeah,
I didn't know that until recently.
I don't know how. I knew
I
that.
didn't know that until.
I thought
Hmm?
there'd at least be like one of them in
What?
like Detroit or something, but apparently not.
Well, Detroit, I think it's like the American version of it is called Hardee's or something like that.
Yeah, but I don't think they're completely the same.
They replace one letter. That's the American version.
I'll if I ever visit America, I'll check out a Hardee's because if it's anything like if it's I hope if it's as good as Harvey's, I'll fucking go there more than once. Because I
Oh,
like I like places where you can choose what you put on your thing. Like you can like it's why Five Guys is so good. You can just full on customize your burger.
yeah, that's cool. I told you there'd be a dead spot if you try to make a podcast about fast
We'll
food all
make a
the time.
fucking podcast about fast food. First episode will be somewhat boring, but who cares? We're gonna make shit happen.
What's your ranking of all of the fast food places in the world? Or
In
the ones you've had, sorry, not the world.
KFC used to be my top favorite, but it went way down. Like whenever I have KFC chicken, it tastes way too fucking salty. Like it's like they took the 11 herbs and spices and just overdid it on the salt. Got most of the other ingredients.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And I don't think I have had KFC here. There's that for me. I'd say my ranking is probably like, I don't know, based on where I go most of the time. Tim Hortons, and then like a couple of places down, and then and then there's like a sushi place that's pretty far, but I go there a bit. And I
I'm
haven't
not
had anything else in too much of a while for me to rank them.
This is actually a bit. This may actually be a
I
bit of a.
can make a podcast.
This may be a bit of a shock to you, but upon trying sushi once, I found out I didn't like it.
I mean, it's not for everyone. I guess I was talking to a coworker about sushi, and he's like, "It's raw fish." You know, I
I
don't know.
guess
I'm
the
dumb, but
idea
I
that
didn't
it's
know it
raw
was raw
fish.
fish right away.
I feel like the idea of it being raw fish would definitely scare some people away. But that's not like if people eat this commonly, I'm not gonna assume. Yeah, no, this is bad. Raw fish, but it must be
Exactly.
safe to
Yeah.
eat. I just
Yeah.
don't like the taste.
You don't like the taste. I like the taste for. I just like the taste, like everything tastes combined, you know. And then add some soy sauce or sweet sauce on top of that, and it's really good. You know what I mean?
Sweet and sour
I
sauce
guess
is one of
there's
the
something you're
best
supposed to do
inventions.
with that wasabi.
Yeah.
What?
Sweet and sour
I hear
sauce
you.
is one of the best sauces in existence. No one can deny that.
And sour sauce.
And
I'm more
sour.
of a seasoning guy. When I'm at home and making something at home, I'm more into using seasoning to make that pop. You know.
Yeah. Both
Like
both
there's seasoned
definitely help.
salt or something, and yeah. For me, it's just the texture of seasoning, versus like the texture of sauce on like chicken or something like that. If it's homemade, the texture of seasoning is just a lot better than the texture of, I don't know, like barbecue sauce or something on that, you know?
I prefer honey garlic. I don't actually enjoy barbecue sauce too much.
Yeah, but for me, it's before any of those it probably is just seasoning because it just it doesn't add it doesn't make it. I don't know how to explain it. Sauce kind of makes it a bit soggy, soggy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But like I guess sauce is best put on like pork and steak more than like chicken and other shit.
You know what we were? Remember what we were talking about a couple days ago? A Baconator combo from Wendy's.
Yes, that was
Basically, the first song we made is 2,000 calories. If he gets the poutine with it, so if he's having that, he's having the entirety of the calories that you're supposed to have in a day. Didn't even know. He probably went home and had a whole dinner after that too. You know what I mean?
usually like for dinner, you know? If we're getting takeout, it's either lunch or
Okay,
dinner.
lunch or dinner. Then you're gonna have dinner after dinner after that. So yeah, a lot of these places they really do. They really are surprising to look up that calorie intake you get from them.
Yeah,
But Wendy's and
that's why they're not meant to be gotten like commonly. It's like once in every few weeks or something.
asked me a few months ago before asked me a few months ago before I started caring. I was having that shit every day. Having that stuff every day.
Who the fuck?
You know,
I
gonna
would
go Wendy's today, Harvey's.
I would never get that stuff every day. That shit's like expensive.
Neither now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me neither now. Oh my god. Actually ashamed of myself.
I would get it like every like say once every 2 weeks would be a good time at least. I mean at most. Like I wouldn't do an every day.
Like I haven't had it in 7 months.
Actually that the bring up of the Wendy's poutine actually back in grade 7 everyone acted like Wendy's poutine was the best thing ever. Meanwhile, it's one
This
put
is what happens when you're in Windsor. You got poutine and everyone's having the fast food version. They're like,
yeah,
this
no,
is
no,
the
no, no.
best thing
But
ever.
like everyone's like poutine from Wendy's is the best. Now, the only thing
Exactly.
I do not think Wendy's poutine is the best. Like you can go to like a lot of smaller places and they'll probably have much better poutine or like hell, fucking Harvey's is amazing when it comes to poutine.
There's a gyro shop near my house that has better poutine. A gyro shop, Greek people. I think they're Greek and they're making fresh Canadian food better than Canadian Wendy's. you know.
I mean, that's why Frenchies
But
exists.
hmm?
That's why
Yeah,
Frenchies
Frenchies was
exists.
good.
The we g- we got like
Frenchies is probably the yeah.
we got like
Frenchies was all right.
over there.
Now we meet up again. Like I mean, I kind of want to hang out downtown again because sorry to face it, like both of our areas are pretty damn boring. I gotta say.
It was more fun to walk there than it was to
Uh,
live there.
yeah, But yeah, we gotta go back up there because you
Yeah, eventually.
got places, you got there's places we never been to, like places on Wyandotte and places on Erie, places on Erie Street, so good. Now,
All right. So in general, like poutine's amazing, but at the same time, I bet like the calories on that shit is also pretty fucking big.
I don't know, probably, but I don't have that much either, you know.
Yeah. Actually,
The
Frenchie's is
past
on
few
skip,
days,
so I could
past
probably
few
like check.
weeks, just
Yeah.
sandwiches, and that's it. I haven't had much.
Well, I usually enjoy cooking as well at like some points. That's
I
why I took the
cooked in a
class.
while,
Yeah.
but it's all good because I'm kind of busy,
Yeah.
When I stop being so busy, that's when I can start getting back on top of that,
No.
This is not really a way for me to go and get all the ingredients anymore. You know,
Yep.
there's a lot of benefits to not having to rely on a car, but sometimes there is some things I miss, like the hold a lot of stuff, but it's not common enough for me to have to do that to deal with that stress.
Now, there's actually a funny thing about like the recording of this. You look at my screen, and you look at the thing, and you just see that my camera's fine, and then yours is like bugging out every 5 seconds. Like you'll just
Yeah, well, it's the
you
opposite for me.
you'll just be talking, and
It's the
then
opposite for me.
you just
This is
freeze
what
frame.
happens.
You
This is what happens when
yeah.
This is what happens when you use Discord, because the same thing's happening for me.
Oh,
It's not the best thing to use.
all right. Here's another.
Uh,
Here's
and
another
what
thing.
is that, Mr.
Technically,
Wise Man?
technically not fast food, but like one of my favorite places to get chicken wings is 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, huh? I remember you got the spicy chicken wings.
Yeah,
It was
the ghost pepper ones. Yeah,
me and
they haven't
Jeremiah.
sold. I want.
Jeremiah, who I haven't seen in a year.
Yeah, those ones were.
Jeremiah, who I haven't seen in a year and a half.
Those ones just haven't like existed in a while. I miss them. But overall, like the only wings I don't like are surprisingly the honey garlic ones, despite honey garlic being one of my favorite sauces.
Man, I don't know.
It's
I don't
really
know.
fucking. They're really fucking sweet and messy, man. They're so sweet it actually tends to hurt me, and whenever I have them, I just start hating myself for a full minute. I don't like food
I
that
don't
makes.
know.
I'm not gonna enjoy eating
Oh,
food that makes me hate myself
shit, what was that?
after eating it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
Sometimes you can though, because sometimes it's so good, but you just hate yourself after it.
you'll you will enjoy eating them, and then when you're done, you're just like, what the fuck have I done?
And then you're just like, oh god, today I'm not doing 100 sit-ups. I'm doing 3.
Doing like 3,000 today.
Let's do 3,000 today.
My fat ass has such a hard time to like actually do sit-ups though. I
How
don't know
many did you
why.
do the other day? You did 37,
Yes,
and then you
they.
collapsed. Like, how does that look?
I didn't
How does
collapse.
collapsing look?
I didn't collapse. I just like
Collapsed.
couldn't get back up. I just over
Couldn't kick back,
exaggerated by
huh?
saying I just couldn't like do another one. I'm just like,
Were
what
you
the
doing
fuck?
hand over? Were you doing hand over head? Like what kind of were you doing?
Doing
Were
these
you
ones.
like putting?
I was doing hand over
Oh
head.
yeah. Did you try to take a break or what?
I
Because
did try.
normally I do hand over head. I do 50 and then I do another 50.
Mm. You've been
I
doing
get up. I was just,
been doing it.
I guess.
Oh, it's hard to keep it
So
daily because
there's
I can't go downstairs to use the couch to support my feet often.
so you're starting your YouTube channel up again.
Hmm?
It's gonna keep doing food. You're just gonna keep doing
I
food
don't.
reviews on your channel.
I did say in
Like
video I don't want to be a food review channel. I'm just posting a few.
my Pepsi Blue review was the first food review on my channel since 2015. Can you believe that? And there's like 10 videos on my channel, and they're all haphazard. Like, look at this pumpkin spice oil review, food review, a movie review. Okay, and then after that, you got a couple years later, two GTA San Andreas remix songs, and then you got Red Worm in Science Class, a video of a fish getting a Slurpee, and then you got the modern day Soldier Boy Drill Remix 2021.
What was the point of that one though?
Did you listen to that one?
Kind of.
I just saw this beat, then I started thinking about Soldier Boy, and then I started thinking about the song in my head on top of the beat. I was like, I gotta edit this together because this sounds fire.
Right.
Meanwhile, I got my own mixtape, which I just privated because I thought it was so trash. Still not that trash, you know what I mean?
Rest in peace,
A
Maid
couple
Man.
songs can be so.
Yeah.
Probably the rest of the songs can be salvaged on it, but the one song, the one song makes it trash. Though I think I think there's another song in there that kind of ruins it too. You know, it's that song's kind of bad too. Gotta not gonna lie. And now I gotta put that in the description too. I don't think I'm talking.
X
Put
made it horrible. What was the other one you thought made it bad?
King. King wasn't that good.
All right.
What do you think? King was good?
I don't really remember. I
You
think King. I remember I thought King was all right, but I wouldn't say good.
was good, but the chorus where you're supposed to be super loud, I was just so quiet and monotone. You know, bitch, I'm a king. You know, you bitch won't find me. You know what I mean?
It
I kind of want.
sounds like you're trying to keep
On.
quiet from because there's like cops right next to you.
There's cops right next to me. You want to know how I recorded that thing? I recorded it in a dead car, parked on a random road. You know what I mean? That's how I managed to record that. What is that?
But oh, that is Pokemon Fire
Because
Red.
your camera just cut off for me.
That is Pokemon Fire Red for the Game Boy Advance.
It's interesting podcast in the world.
Podcast no one.
Only podcast where you can go from where you can go from talking about Wendy's to talking about a Soldier Boy drill remix. Now I gotta plug that shit because it's fired.
Right.
Go on.
I don't remember what I was
Say
gonna
something.
say. Um, by the way, I'm gonna. This is the banner that is right. I just put it right next to us instead.
I didn't see the banner yet. So
Yeah,
you guys are seeing the
how it
banner
looks.
before I do.
This is how it looks.
Oh, he sent it to me. Oh my god.
Like I said,
I'll make
placeholder.
a podcast no one will listen to. That's the perfect I forgot the damn word. Space holder. Placeholder.
Perfect.
Placeholder.
Ma.
You just said it. You said it and I forgot it. What's my problem? Oh my god.
Fun fact: those mountains, there was literally just a brush
Those are mountains?
at the bottom.
Mountains?
Yeah, at the bottom. It was. There was just a brush that copy pasted mountains. And I just used it. I actually
I
used
didn't
it.
know those didn't look like mountains to me.
Actually,
Those are mountains. Okay.
the bottom of that actually is made to look like this, which I actually had for the old podcast idea, unnamed podcast.
Episode of that one gonna be
What?
episode with that was gonna be. Like, what was that gonna be about? What do
I
you
don't
want to
know.
do
I just
about
want.
that with that
I
podcast?
just fucking had no fucking idea what to do. I just made a podcast banner, and I thought it looked all right.
It
Got
looks
grass at the bottom.
fine.
The only,
Yeah, I
uh,
see.
the
I see the
only,
grass.
the only real bad thing about it is the text, where it's just blue and like normal.
Blue and Comic Sans. Blue and Comic Sans.
Not even Comic
Not
Sans. It's the
even
most
in the center.
boring, basic
Not even
one I
even
could.
in the center. It's off. It's off in the corner in space. It's not even in the center. It's just sitting there in the.
God.
Oh. But I think I did pretty good on the covers, so maybe I can make cover for this. You know,
Yeah.
cover number one. I mean, it's not terrible.
About
It's
one.
mediocre, but it's not terrible. So, all right. So, I think we're running out of subject matter for fast food because we're kind of verging on we're kind of verging on drifting into nowhere with this
I think we'll have
podcast
about in the
conversation.
second episode with like the Bowcast.
We will in the second episode coming to you in probably 6 months. All right. This is the podcast no one will listen to, and even if you did, you're probably not gonna make this far. See y'all.
Probably fucking yeah, see ya.